Well, good morning. Today is Thursday, July 26th. Boy, this week is going by so fast. This whole month, actually. You know, the older you get, the faster it goes by, which is unfortunate. But we still got a whole nother month and a half of summer, so I'm looking forward to that. Once again, not walking. It's quite muggy. We're supposed to get storms today, but we'll see. I think it doesn't look too much. Well, now that I'm looking at it, it does look like a little bit of a storm coming in. I don't have Sophia today. She's with her daddy. Her daddy has Thursday and Friday off this week. Like I've told you before, he's the manager of a Boston market, so he very rarely has weekends off. So he usually has during the week off. And then next week, Sebastian starts his baseball game, so I'm looking forward to that. I can start going to seeing Sebastian play baseball because his soccer's all done with. Oliver's not really much into sports. And then I have Alyssa and Kylie are in the pool right now. I get my use of that pool. I'm thinking I might be going in it today because it's warm enough. It's hot. Birthday leftovers from Oliver's birthday, June 25th. Plus on the floor is Sophia's from June 18th, and Sebastian's is already in the drawer from May 9th. He had Spider-Man. But you can reblow them up, which I didn't know. My cousin Lynn told me that if you bring them back, they'll reinflate them. They charge you, but they don't charge you as much as when you paid for the balloon. So I plan on saving them and reblowing them up next year. Frugal Sandy. Frugal Sandy. But we have not one, but two birthdays today. And the first birthday that I was made aware of, no particular order, but she's the first one to let me know when her birthday was Susan Crowley. So you know, Susan, you get a point, not a point, you get a song. Well, the point is you get a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. You both can share Oliver's balloon. And the second birthday goes to Kat over at Weight Watchers with Fly Lady Kat. And it's her birthday too. Two birthdays in one day. This just makes my day. I get to sing twice. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kate. Also known as Weight Watchers with Fly Lady Kate. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Oh, soon enough it'll be my birthday. I know. My family goes crazy because they always say, your birthday's not until September. Why are you talking about it? I love birthdays. I love them. I love them. I love them. And I love singing birthday songs to people. And I'm surprised to hear from so many of you that nobody sings happy birthday to you. Oh my gosh, it's your birthday. It's the celebration of your birth. It's a day that went down in infamy. Well, at least in my case. But you have to celebrate the fact that you've arrived into the world. The world wouldn't be the same without you, that's for sure. And no matter what struggles and problems you have in life, there's always at least one person out there that loves you. At least one. But I think if you really were to look really, really hard, you have lots and lots of love out there. And a lot of times you just don't have to look for it. It's just there. But unfortunately, sometimes you do have to look for it. I'm very fortunate that I don't have to. And just know that I love and support all you guys. Speaking of support, I would also like to throw she told me not to do it. She said I didn't need to do it, but I'm still going to do it. Meemaw M7 lost 100 pounds. Yay! She's an online member, and she said the only thing she doesn't like about being an online member is the fact that you don't get all the acknowledgement that you do when you attend the meetings. And so I'm putting this invitation out. If anybody reaches a milestone that they want me to acknowledge on my channel, you let me know, because there's so many online members. And I agree with you. You should get some kind of recognition for 5 pounds. So I'm going to give you a recognition for 10 pounds. Oh, no, actually, for your first 5 pounds, your first 10 pounds, your 5%, your 10%, and your 25, your 50, your 75, your 100, your 125, even your 150. I'm going to give you acknowledge on this channel. You just need to let me know, because even if you attend Weight Watchers and you get the props at the meeting, You know, everybody likes to have a little encouragement along the way. And 100 pounds, oh my gosh, I've been trying to lose 100 pounds since 1975. So I know how hard that is. I just know how hard that is. And so many of you are on maintenance now, and I think that to me, maintenance has got to be just as hard as losing weight. That's just my thoughts. But anyway, I have my sibling dinner tonight with my brother and my 2 sisters. I was teasing Mary because she wants to eat at 5:15. I said, before you know it, we're going to be hitting the early bird special because that's just, I don't eat dinner until 7, so you know how early that is for me. That is early, 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 early. And the background noise is I am having work done on the outside of my house. We're putting some siding up. We're taking the wood off and putting siding trim. Because my house is already sided, but the trim is in wood, and some of the areas are starting to rot. My house is, 19 years old. So it's the original wood. I guess it's time. So, you know, I'd like to keep the house in perfect condition for my kids so that when they sell it, they'll make some money off of it. Because I've got new windows, I got a new roof, I got new floors, I've got new countertops. I just like to keep improving. I like to stay with it. I watch so many home improvement shows. I always get an idea from that. Jim goes, don't watch that. You're going to get another idea. But, okay, I will show you my breakfast, and then I'll try to show you my dinner. I'll, of course, show you my brother and my sisters. That's just a gimme. And then maybe I'll go out and film a little bit of the girls in the pool. And then Jimmy and David, when they're fixing my deck, if it doesn't rain. It all depends on the weather. But I'll try to include them in. No Sophia. Sorry. I know it's a pretty hefty looking breakfast, but I'm very hungry today. And I'm going to listen to my body. So I started my day with a prayer. I drank 60 ounces of water. My quote is, just because you don't see results after a day, a week, or a month, don't give up. Every smart choice you make improves your overall health and well-being. 23 smart points, 0 for my tea, my water, my berry, banana, and grapefruit. I'm counting the chicken as 1 because it was a half of the chicken breast. I counted it as 2 yesterday, but 6 points for a Lender's plain bagel and 1 point for Laughing Cow cream cheese. It's an 8-point breakfast. I have 15 points left for my dinner. Just jinxed myself. Yourself. Okay, there's Denise. She's the one that started the channel. So yes. If you ever look at any of, because I've had people look at some of the old videos.
They're saying, who in the hell is she?
That's Denise, and she's the one that started it. She started this whole mess.
I did.
She blew up my mind.
No, I got you a hobby is what I got.
She's been searching for like 50 years to find me a hobby.
Almost.
And
probably.
And she's
close to it, if not.
Well, close to it. Well, let's see. I was probably about 20. No, you would have been 20.
No, I would have been 10. And
no, but you would have been 20 when you would have started your quest. You wouldn't have started at 10.
Oh, I had hobbies at 10 and you didn't, so maybe.
No, you weren't in my life. You point that out all the time. True. She points that out to me all the time. And you know, in all actuality, no, I wasn't. She was 10 years younger than me. I was 20. I was out and about.
I was just a mere child.
Mere child. She was 10.
Anyway, because I had hobbies from the get-go.
Yeah. I would say since you were like maybe 25. So for about 40 years. No, you're not even 65.
Thank you. I'm going to age me here.
I'd say for 25 or 30 years she's been searching. But she finally found one.
Uh-huh.
She finally found one. You know, when I had my wild youth.
You had a wild youth?
No, I didn't. I worked in a grocery store. Well, I worked in a fruit market. She did. I worked in a fruit market, and I never was a drinker, but I was able to buy, I would pay for it, but it was illegal. I would buy our Boone's Farm and Ripple and Mad Dog. If you're my age, you know what all of those are.
2020.
Well, it wasn't then. We just called it Mad Dog.
Oh.
But it's Mad Dog 2020. But back then we just called it Mad Dog. And I was a designated driver, believe it or not, because all my friends smoked pot. And I never did. But you know what? Now looking back, I probably had contact highs because I'd sit in a room full of them.
Sure.
But what I liked it better back then, because I don't think it's so true now, is that you could go to a party and when they passed it around, if you wanted to pass it right by you, you didn't get peer pressure to smoke it.
This is true.
But I think you get it now.
I would, yes.
Because I wouldn't have gone to those parties and they would have missed out on having me there. And maybe that's why, now that they're looking back, they're thinking, why didn't we offer her? Why didn't we make her take it? But, so anyway, we're going to...
I don't remember the name of the place.
She knows where it's at. I think it's Tony
I
something.
know where it's at, but I don't know the
I
name
think
of
it's,
it.
I don't know. We'll
What do you
find
do
it.
when you do? You can't see the guy. He was supposed to turn on the expressway there, and instead he just stopped.
Oh, yeah, you
See
just
him?
merged back. Oh,
He's
yeah.
waiting so he can get into the
So we can get back in. You know, he could be from out of town. We've had many a trip like that.
Yes.
I lost Denise one time when we were going to Boston. We lost him just before we crossed the bridge. And Jim just assumed everybody was following him, and he drove like an idiot. I love him, but you know, he drove like an idiot. We lost
He
everybody.
doesn't like to have people follow him.
No,
so
he would.
He makes it intentionally hard.
Yes, he does.
So that you won't want to.
Yet he'd like to live in the olden days and be a scout. Nobody would have hired him.
No.
They wouldn't have hired him. But okay, we're on the expressway now. I'm not driving, but I have to be the co-pilot
Okay.
because Denise, you know.
Yeah.
Film. But we're going to talk about a really good film tonight.
What are you going to talk about, Mary?
Nothing. I'm not going to talk about nothing today.
We'll do a poll.
Okay.
How many think Michael should shave that beard?
Yes.
You think so?
At least
Me too.
trim it. Oh, he's got it all wet. Yeah. You deserve the ear off, especially if you're going to kiss me later.
Yikes.
Well, that was an excellent meal. I had a cheeseburger and fries, and I did have a Coke. Well, actually, I had 2 Cokes, but they were in little glasses. I don't know why I didn't order a tea. I just felt like a Coke. I guess because I was talking about it earlier, and that's what I had. I had the Coke. But you know what? No regrets. I'm going to be back on track and be really good tomorrow because I'm just shooting for that 1.1 on Saturday. I'm not going to get it by eating a cheeseburger, fries, and 2 Cokes today. But I think I've been pretty good through most of the week. Tomorrow I have to go early with Jim. He's got to go for his annual stress test. And I told him I'd go with him. And other than that, I don't have any plans. None. Probably water my plants and that's it. So I will see you guys in the morning.